In progress.
All right, everybody, a very, very warm welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah and good afternoon. आप लोग जहाँ भी हैं, I hope you are safe. You are all well prepared. And this is a small orientation. हम लोग 2 साल से online बात कर रहे हैं. So I think you all have seen us. You have seen me. And thank you so much for being part of this session. This is a smaller session compared to what we'll be doing in the next academic term, which is in January. यहाँ पूरा फोकस हमारा ये है कि how do I summarize the 2021 that went by. As parents, you all have seen the challenges, you've seen the rise of technology in our own homes. हम बच्चों को जो tablets नहीं देते थे, हम बच्चों को mobiles नहीं देते थे, आज पूरी education उसके ऊपर हुई. And we've seen the year that went by. मेरा focus था कि by the end of the year, do we do an examination, do we do a PTM, or what are the year plans? हमने क्या किया, हमने क्या and what do we go ahead with? So a small summary is what I want to take you through. And I know it's a 12 o'clock. Some mother said ये बहुत busy time है, तो आप earphone लगा के kitchen में भी रह सकते हैं. I will not have a problem as long as you send us your lunches home. But overall पूरा focus ये है कि what did your children achieve in the last 1 year? कभी कभी हमको लगता है कि हमने बच्चों को ऑनलाइन पढ़ाया, कितना सीखा होगा उन्होंने, क्या सीखा होगा उन्होंने. So somewhere around the line, I read a beautiful quote. The quote was, a child goes to a person and he says, show me a place where I can go run wild, I can fly, I can dream anything and I can achieve it. A world of my imagination, a world of make believe, a world I want to be and I be something. और उन्होंने उनको एक किताब दे दी or a library membership दे दी. And then I realized that this is the world I want my children to be. A golden sparrow student, हम sparrows कहते हैं, चिड़िया कहते हैं, and I keep saying this quote, आज के ज़माने में we need the skin of a rhino and a heart of a sparrow. That's the whole idea, that's the whole focus of my children. Did we show them dreams? क्या हमने उनके talent को पहचाना at least? क्या हमारे teachers ने कुछ ऐसा काम किया where you and I should be proud of? So this is the journey I will be taking through. When I was a young child, हाल में हमने we heard about the challenges in the way the news is spread. I had a favorite news channel. Pranay Roy had this whole world this week. रात को तकरीबन 10 बजे आता था, Friday night, and trust me, that was the only time my parents allowed me to stay awake because Doordarshan time was there, and I loved Pranay Roy's year-end summary. पूरे साल में हमने क्या किया, क्या अचीव किया, what happened around. To me, that was the best part of any New Year Eve. मेरे लिए that is the growing years memory. I said, as we are almost to the end of the year, can I take a recap of what your students did, subject by subject, class by class, and what did we achieve at the end of the day? Maybe they played less football outside. Maybe they didn't have so much of outing. They definitely did not have a classroom setting, but things will change. But how much do we want to evolve and how much do you want to give them? This is a dream I want to talk about. Well, एक summary, एक line में अगर मैं 2021 को summarize करूं तो what would that be? Anybody? Anyone who want to suggest? 2021 कैसा गया हमारा? थोड़े 15 दिन है, 13 days more that we look at it. What is that one line summary of 2021? So I was speaking to a friend. You can use your chat, you can speak up, you can tell me what you think about it. And he said, 2021, the only thing I can remember, a little better, I'm happy about it, Faisal sir, and all you around. But for me, 2021 was, hum sab, we were all masked up, right? We were all living in a world where we had our faces covered. It's a good experience. I'm happy about it. And congratulations to my young friend Faiz for being, in a state basketball championship responsibility. It's brilliant. मेरे लिए oh, so sorry. I should also wear my mask, right? Yeah. 2021 was the mask up year. So हम लोग सब एक दूसरे को सिर्फ मास्क में देख रहे थे. हमारे फ्लाइट में आप जाते हो तो वो कहते हैं ना, आप पहले अपना नकाब पहन लो फिर बच्चों को पहनाओ. So this is what I did, right? My children had their own mask on and so had I, and we were responsible citizens. We were very, very responsible. Aj, we were very proud that we all are vaccinated. We are around, of course, we can debate about it, but I feel this is the year that went by. The year that we had was a year that we still dared to dream despite being online on our computers. Absolutely. Thank you, Salma ma'am, that we never dreamt of homeschooling as a child, but it happened and perhaps it shifted our thinking. It shifted the way we think about education. So generally, just a little quiz as we go ahead, and in every little sentences, I wanted to have some kind of. Zenith ma'am says, "Impossible, it became possible." Very importantly, yes. What were the three biggest events of 2021? वर्ल्ड हिस्ट्री की मैं बात कर रहा हूँ. मैं जनरली हमारी बच्चों की या एजुकेशन की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ. एंड आई थॉट दैट दिस वाज इंटरेस्टिंग दैट द वर्ल्ड डिड चेंज. आप घर में रहें या बाहर रहें, the world will go on and make changes. And it could be Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman passing away, one of the Avengers that I'm so attached to. Black Lives Matters. It could be about Olympics, about sports. It could be, yes, the COP, the climate change summit, where I was very proud because last year हमारे guest आए थे, a good friend now, Roberto Henris from Mexico. This year, Roberto went to Glasgow, London, UK, and from there he made a special message for Golden Sparrow. और कभी-कभी लगता है कि दुनिया really छोटी हो गई है. Dr. Mumtaz, you've been an official doctor and pediatrician. She is right. More experiences and learning due to online event. Absolutely, so much. I went down and I recollected what are the major events that happened. Online board exams for sure. But I think the biggest event that happened in everybody's life is, are you double vaccinated or not? And if you're not, please make sure you do that. It's a message, it's a endorsement that yes, this is the way the world is going through. Number two, had a major shift. And of course, it didn't affect us so much, but hopefully at some point when I talk about career counseling and मेरे बच्चे जब बाहर जाएंगे, Joe Biden became the president of the United States. I said, dunya was going around. And then, of course, we saw some traumatic scenes from the Kabul airport where people wanted to carry on the flight. And one thing that I learned, okay, I'll just have to mute somebody. Okay. People were going around. दुनिया जितनी भी बंद थी, पर फ्रीडम, आजादी, लोगों को जो चॉइस चाहिए, लोगों को एक बेटर लिविंग चाहिए, लोगों की एक अपॉर्चुनिटीज जो है, द ड्रीम्स, द इमोशंस रिमेन द सेम. एंड दिस इज द प्रोसेस दैट वी लुक एट इट. द वे आई सी इट इज एजुकेशन हैज इवॉल्व्ड. एजुकेशन has become more transparent. आज आप अपने घर के स्क्रीन में, शायद अगर यही चीज फिजिकल इवेंट होता तो probably would have interacted more, but less people would have joined in. Probably today you know the teachers better and you can even tell which teacher is where because you've seen the classes live. And this is what I'm talking about. Let me tell you a small story. एक छोटी कहानी, and then we'll talk subject by subject and explain to you. There was a small 5-year-old boy. He loved playing the piano. और छोटा बच्चा है, उसे कुछ नहीं आता है. एक पियानो में एक रिदम आता है चॉपस्टिक्स करके. All he wanted to do was only play the chopsticks. He did not know anything else but the chopsticks only. And this is all. जब भी जाता यही प्ले करता, जब भी जाता यही प्ले करता, until his father told him that come, I'll take you to the orchestra. बड़ा कोई बहुत grand master had come to the orchestra. The child took the father. 5-year-old boy sneaked past it और बैठ के पियानो में बड़े स्टेज में चॉपस्टिक प्ले करने लगा. उसको नहीं पता चला, वो अपने ही प्ले में इतना मगन हो गया था. And suddenly the curtains opened up and the master was next to him. And the child was shocked. A 5-year-old boy was shocked. And the master told him, just continue playing. All the master did is पूरे band को, orchestra को he called it, and he said, let's play the Beethoven symphony in this chopstick version. The father who was sitting in the audience, he was crying. He did not imagine that my child who was playing an ordinary music, ordinary tone, suddenly in the hands of a master can become so wonderful. Today, all of you, my parents, my friends, we need these masters. We need these mentors. Your children have talent. I've seen these boys and girls. I've met them across. I've seen them online. Some of them can doodle. Some of them talk very well. Some of them are good riddle askers. Some of them are just having a funny bone. Some of them can have good conversation. थोड़े लोग की insights अच्छी है. थोड़े लोग are very good in reading scriptures. Some people are, they all are in science, in writing. They need mentors. Today, online world has taught us something. Mentors जो है, ये बहुत बड़ा difference. They can create a difference. In Arabic, the word for mentor is rahbaniyat. The idea is in Kuwait, ये कहते थे कि ये जो pearl divers है ना, इनको भी ये नाम दिया जाता है, जो दरिया में कूदते हैं और बड़ी-बड़ी मोती लेके आते हैं. I feel today our teachers are those mentors. And I think one of the things I'm very, very proud of is the group of teachers who made this possible. Now, every week when I have a summary with them, I push them. I ask them, what did you do? Unki critics hoti hai. Parents, some of you are very critical parents and I'm happy about it. And some of you are smiling because आपके messages मुझे पहले आ जाते हैं कि ये teacher का upload अच्छा नहीं है, ये teacher. And this is a transparency I'm happy with. Now, this is what I'm looking at and this is what I'm giving you today. The new 2022 जो आने वाला है, what are we looking at? Is we looking at revising fresh curriculum. जो अभी challenges हैं उसको और improve करना है. Will I have a physical class in the next 90 days? Hopefully yes. Will online school go on? Absolutely yes. New interface. What I mean is, एक हमारा dream है, and Faisal says around, and I would like some of you to come and share. एक हमारा dream है कि हम सब जगह hub create करें. अगर आप कोलकाता में, अगर आप पुणे में, अगर आप घाटकोपर में, बॉम्बे में या मुंब्रा में हैं, it does not matter. Can I have 5 of you come together and create an interface? I did a lot of study about online schooling और एक चीज मैंने जो realize की, अमेरिका में, यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स में नुक्कड़ पे छोटे छोटे जगह में बहुत सारे अपॉर्चुनिटीज हैं. वहां क्लब्स हैं, वहां लाइब्रेरीज हैं, वहां छोटे छोटे इवेंट्स होते हैं. अनफॉर्चुनेटली दिस इज व्हाट यू एंड आई विल हैव टू क्रिएट इफ यू आर पार्ट ऑफ ऑनलाइन. आपको बेनिफिट मिल रहा है, इकोनॉमिकल बेनिफिट, एडवांटेज ऑफ स्पेस, एडवांटेज ऑफ वर्किंग फॉर 3 hours and finishing a proper curriculum. What I can promise is good pedagogy. What you need to promise is to make sure, and some of the parents, we've got 2 models. One is a hub model and a hybrid model. In hybrid, I've pushed my parents and I'm very proud. मैंने उनको कहा कि आपको 7 बजे फुटबॉल खेलने आना होगा, and the best part is 8 बजे fathers आते हैं उनको पिक करने. I met some of my good friends. Right, Kareem bhai, I can see Ashfaq, Imran sir, all of you are around to pick your kids, and I feel very proud. Why? Because aapki efforts is what compounds it. Yes, teachers, maybe we will have a PTM. Today is not a PTM. Today, next 40 minutes, मैं ही आपको bore करने वाला हूं, so please bear with me. But you will also have a PTM in January. I will share the dates with you. अभी कौन सी holidays होगी वो dates मैं share करूंगा. There you will interact with individual teachers of your grades, of your classes by the end of January. And yes, irrespective of where we were, online or offline, there were awareness, there were competitions, there were internal events, there are GK events that are happening next week. The idea is, this is the new normal. आपके बच्चों ने कुछ miss तो नहीं किया. Yes, peer learning हमारे ऊपर है, but they've learned a lot. Let me give you a small summary and then I will open up some conversations with you. The first subject I want to take up was ICT. Data entry for grade 8 and 9 and 10, Tagore and Lincoln, but generally computers ko kya humne kiya? We had some brilliant computer teachers. We of course had some challenges, and I always, the transparency is very important. So 2 of my teachers had to leave midway, but we had Anubha ma'am who came back from COVID shifting. She's doing a brilliant work. We have Talat ma'am who's in Navi Mumbai and she's doing a wonderful work. And what did they do? One of the things they did is they started making storytelling as a part of the computer classes. So I saw, ये Japanese anime characters आपको मुझे नहीं समझ पड़ता है. But go and ask every child, every student knows about Squid Games. I was talking to little Umar, and Umar is in Faraday, and Umar saw some boxes, square or triangle. मुझे लगा ये मैथ्स की बात करेगा और बोलता है कि look, Squid Games. Like, ये बहुत बड़ी दुनिया अलग हो गई है. Square और triangle को अगर वो Squid Game बोलते हैं, I think our teachers also have to talk the language. So what did we do? In Wright and Mendeleev, we started with design pens, costume designing, storytelling, basic calculators, simple games, and this is what the students are doing. In the upcoming classes, students will be doing multimedia and Google Classrooms. Thanks to the references that Anubha have given me, these are the opportunities our children will be learning. What else? Well, we started with a very basic program called the Scratch program. Basic coding है और छुट्टियों में आप ये कर सकते हैं बच्चों के साथ कि there are courses available for small 500 rupees or even free on YouTube, on Coursera, on Udemy. Please enroll them. अगर उनको डिजिटल कलरिंग का शौक है, अगर उनको डूडलिंग का शौक है, जापानीज एनिमी कैरेक्टर्स बनाने का शौक है, they want to do Scratch, just a 5-day course, allow them and they will learn much better. Students have been doing wonderful work on Canva, on storyboard, and hopefully इतना हम सीख लेते हैं, but end में जो आता है accounting में वो सिर्फ Excel और Tally हमको आना है. We also have started MS Excel and Google Sheets. So spreadsheets are part of the thing. Writing on Microsoft Word, Google Slides. The idea is this is what we do. Absolutely, the Scratch program. Thank you, Sister Rafin. Is a MIT.co.in, if I understand it correctly. This is a course your students, your children should do, and I'm very proud. So just go to MIT. It's a free software. Download it and do it. And they must be slowly. They will be making applications from scratch. So thank you so much for telling me. Yes, I know Mariams and Musas and all Ibrahims and Aishas, they're doing some wonderful work. So this is the first step of it. जहां हमने computers पे focus किया, हमने कहा कि why are we not talking about arts? Both of them are equal to us. Because एक बहुत सी कहानी है. Another story. Steve Jobs को अपनी ही कंपनी से निकाल दिया गया था, and which is the Apple. Right? उन्होंने एप्पल शुरू की और he called this man John Scully. John Scully पेप्सी के CEO थे, who did not want to join Apple, which time an upcoming company. So Steve Jobs, John को कहते हैं कि John, पूरी जिंदगी are you happy selling sugar water? It changed the whole perspective. But कभी कभी होता है ना, आप किसी पे भरोसा करते हैं और वही आपको हटा देते हैं. And we had examples like that, right? We collaborated with school and they threw us out, but it's okay. What is important is how you bounce back. So Steve Jobs को जब Apple से हटा दिया जाता है, he goes and learns a calligraphy course, and he opens up a computer company, animation company called Pixar. Today we know Pixar is Finding Nemo, Toy Story. Pixar is one of the best animation company in the world. But Steve Jobs says, ये सारी creativity मुझे मेरे arts और मेरी calligraphy course से आई. And thanks to Aparna ma'am, I think we've got creativity back in our school. उनकी apprentice Kausar Jadwat, another brilliant student. Hopefully we'll see in London very soon. आप अगर आए हैं science fair में, it was open. She is the baking rocket cake. These are the teachers who gave us these talented students. Curie हमारी सबसे grade 1 जो सबसे छोटी class है, for pre-primary is there, Nightingale around. But the Curies designed something amazing. Basic art. This, if you can look at this is worldly art. And I am very proud कि अगर हमारे बच्चे worldly कर सकते हैं, maybe they may not even know what a worldly art is. It is very traditional Maharashtrian art, but they're doing some amazing work. Just ice cream sticks को अगर आप puppets में convert कर सकते हैं. Creativity was the flavor in arts classes, and this is all online. This is the teacher not holding a pen or an easel. Teacher all instructions on Zoom or everything that is happening around. Well, these are the Faradays. Well, Faradays had painting and finger painting, and trust me, मेरी arts class में मैं हमेशा outstanding student रहा हूँ, मैं बाहर रहा हूँ. I don't realize how beautiful an art can be, but students and teachers have done amazing work. The art lesson itself can go on for an hour, and this is what the Galileos did. Clay use कर रहे हैं, mold use कर रहे हैं, charcoal use कर रहे हैं. Painting on different surfaces is what arts was all about, and this is what Aparna ma'am and her team have achieved in arts. Well, there is something called negative painting technique. मुझे मालूम है आर्ट में negative marks जो मुझे मिलते थे, but I didn't know about a negative painting technique. And this is what she achieved with her students. Coffee painting. Well, अशफाक के घर अगर जाओगे तो आपको दलगोना कॉफी जरूर पीने को मिलेगी, but कॉफी को आप पेंट कर सकते हैं. That is interesting. There were random arts, lighthouses happening, and this is the beauty of it is our children did more arts online than actually they could have done physically. And trust me, irrespective of the classes go hybrid or physical, we will continue having Aparna ma'am as an arts teacher using instructions on online. Okay, a quick quiz for all of you is Van Gogh ने एक बहुत famous painting की थी, which is the Starry Nights. And yes, Aparna ma'am, if you're around, I would love to have you speak up a little experience around it. You know me, how I push people. If you're comfortable, if you can come around and just say hello to us.
Hello, everyone. It's so good to be here. And I love the children. I'm so much enjoying working with them and sharing my passion of art. And these children are so creative. They are amazing. They are totally amazing. And if you can see the Starry Nights, how beautifully they have created this. And I think, every child is an artist. It's
Thank you so much, Aparna ma'am.
Enhancing more, helping.
So there is a little quiz for all of you.
Thank you so much.
Aparna ma'am says, which is the original Starry Nights? ये चार pictures मैंने आपको रखे हैं. इसमें से original आप लोगों को बताना. You can doodle it. You can tell me. Maybe I will let you know. So this I can call it A. Or maybe सारे blue color.
First one.
First one, are you sure? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not A, B, C, D करने की जरूरत नहीं है. So थोड़े लोग हैं यहाँ जो artistic taste रखते हैं. I'm very happy about it. Aparna ma'am, you are in good company. There are some fathers around, and I heard fathers tell me this is the Starry Night. Okay, but I think you've done some amazing work. You know, I always used to wonder कि लोग art gallery जाके करते क्या हैं. Until my children started telling me, you have no idea how the paint brushes are woven around and what are the intricate details. You know, for me, मुझे खाने में समझ पड़ता है. Aparna ma'am, arts में नहीं, but you've done some amazing work with my children, and I think you should be very, very proud of. So many pictures. I think she had a whole gigabyte of information. So I'll stop there. I'll not ask you. A little quiz for the parents out there. Sabha ma'am says none. No, ma'am. Please, you know, वो बेचारे Van Gogh अपनी कबर में थोड़ा घूम जाएंगे. There is a painting of Van Gogh, which is the first one. These are classes, right? And some of us keep asking कि कौन सी class में हमारे बच्चे हैं. So some days my daughter says 2, some days she says 3, some days she says you forget it. I'm in Faraday. This is how we think like. Can you just identify the people on the screen? And then arrange them according
Tagore, Edison, Mendeleev,
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. All right. So these are names of the classes. Thank you so much, man. You know, this is I keep doing these surveys and quizzes. So for the best part of it, I got Elon Musk very nicely. Michael Faraday. Faraday was the one who came with the idea of the bulb, and then of course Edison is part of it. It should be Edison. I'm so sorry. Faraday was a name I wrote wrong. And of course, we've got. Yes. Somebody said, you know, Baba Ramdev, please correct कीजिएगा अगर आपने रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर को वो कहा तो, because you know हमारी GK अभी भी poor है, especially that we don't know. Tell me the order. Which class is which class? Please go ahead and tell me. I'm so sorry. It should be Edison.
Tagore is 9th class.
Okay, Tagore is grade 9. What is Mendeleev?
grade 5.
Grade 5. Okay,
Grade
5.
5.
All right. Thank you. 7. Now I know most of you are like unsure ke karna kya hai. Tesla is where is Tesla? Tesla is 7. 7 and 8 combined. All right. And then where would it's not Faraday. Faraday is grade 2. What would Edison be? Edison and Faraday both are grade 2s, right? So just to a review of it, and don't worry, your students are learning appropriately. They are going ahead. The idea is we have got Lincolns, we've got Darwin will come in at some point. There is Nightingale pre-primary. The idea is बच्चों की यहाँ भी creativity and we're pushing them across. A little survey on what we did with few things in language. I have spent a lot of time in English when we did fast and fluent, a competition we did in English. So now, in the last 2 months, our teachers, Rishika ma'am, Nargis ma'am, Sukanya ma'am, the entire team, Anubhuti ma'am, you know, the entire team of English teachers led by Shabana ma'am, we have made sure that the focus is completely on lot writing, reading, and thanks to Shazia ma'am's read aloud classes, which are fun. This is what we've done. This is the focus that we're doing. Global English is the norm in the school. At least I can assure you that before the beginning of the year, jitni kitabein aapke bachche jante the, I'm sure they pushed themselves a little harder. And this cannot happen one way. All I can request you is please make sure you buy books, you lend books. You know, I'm not a big purchaser of books. Trust me. I was. मेरी आधी salary books में जाती थी, and there is an Arabic quote that दो चीजों में आपका पैसा extravagant waste नहीं कहा जाता है. एक खुशबू पे, दूसरा किताबों पे. और अगर हमारे थोड़े दोस्त हैं शरीफ भाई, अशफाक भाई, इमरान भाई, तो खाने पे भी आप ऐड कर सकते हैं, राइट? वो हमारे यू नो अभी सेक्टर 23 अगर आएंगे नेहरू में तो it is like फर्ज for everybody to go there. Jitna, you know, from the AFC to the shawarmas to all the kebabs, you get it. But what I insist is lend books. Wherever you are, you know, Nest is also a group. The parenting group is just not for us to send you information. It's not only Christina ma'am's group where aapko message dale. If you need something, you know, the other day I had a request to somebody to adopt my guinea. Of course, you know, I keep doing this. It was a Canva pay poster I was very proud of. The bachcho ne banaya. But tell us and we will help you with it. Look around and you will get events. The event that's coming up in next month is Roald Dahl, very famous. He's called the Shakespeare of children literature. We're going to celebrate Roald Dahl and we're going to talk about his books and his work, and the students will do quizzing, role play, theater, and that's the focus we are talking on. Well, some of the things that we've done in our posters and our creativity is taken Harry Potter and spoken about what Harry Potter can teach us. So imagine Golden Sparrow is Hogwarts. So we have got Hermione Granger as a drama queen, my English sikhate hain. And with Alfia and Shabana ma'am, there is no shortage of drama in school. With sciences, we've got Shruti ma'am, the only teacher, Chanda ma'am, the only teacher parents are like, acha ye teacher kehla sakti hai. Shazia ma'am, the Prerna ma'am, and people around. And of course, we've got lovely teachers teaching maths and subjects across. What I would love to do is I'll quickly rope in another wonderful teacher of ours before I go to a lot of more subject. The life skill, you heard about maybe English or you heard about computers, but business, life skill, SDGs, read aloud. ये थोड़े ऐसे subject हैं which fact that your teachers have done tremendous work only on the curriculum for SDG and the life skill makes me very, very proud. So Alfia ma'am, are you around to tell us what really happened in this advisory committee of WLL? And don't worry, I'll get her in. Yes, Alfia ma'am. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. Yes, sir. So in SDG, this was like the most amazing year at Golden Sparrow, I would say, because our students got internationally selected for United Nations World Largest Lesson Advisory Panelists. And this is like huge because students from across the world had submitted their essays as to why they want to be on this panel. And out of which 2 students from Golden Sparrow got selected, they got the opportunity. And now we are a part of these sessions where we meet every Tuesday around the afternoon time. And our children interact with students all across the globe. There are people from Turkey, there are students from Italy, and there are students from Peru. So all these countries, they come and they discuss the world problems, they discuss the upcoming project that United Nations has, all right, and they give their advices of that. So I think it is amazing. And yes, Madhya, I was saying that we also got selected for the zonal level of Feeding India. So feeding, that is another achievement that we've done in terms of SDG and life skills.
Alfia and Shabana ma'am, yes, it's a time to applause and clap, not just students, our teachers and the efforts they put in. It's brilliant. There is a Zomato Feeding India campaign where we got selected. मैं हमेशा मेरे टीम को ये कहता था कि हम internally अपने आप के लिए SDG events करते हैं, year end quiz करते हैं. एक वक्त आएगा जब बाहर हमारे लोग recognize होंगे. And this is the year where teams across, United Nations recognizing. So Ibrahim Rizwani and Aisha Qazi, opposite end of the spectrum, एक बात नहीं करते, एक बात ही नहीं करती, एक बात करते रुकता नहीं है. Parents का असर आता है बच्चों पे. So the point being is they are not only representing Golden Sparrow, they're representing India at this level. And this is what we are looking at. This is just 1.5 years of taking the kids outside, speaking about it. But this makes me hopeful that we will take this campaign forward. Feeding hungry. The next work is, I think this is what I'm looking into it. I want to look at a bus where we can put food in, take the kids around. अभी तक हमारी इमरान सर की गाड़ी ऐसी काम इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं हम लोग, right? It's almost like a mini truck now for us. But this is the dream that we're taking forward. SDG, I promise you, ask your students. I would like all the parents out there, go and tell your students what is SDG 3, what is SDG 5. They may not tell you exactly, but they will tell you what an SDG is. Today, one of the rarest area of schools which speaks SDG is Golden Sparrow, and this is what I'm looking into. Yes, there's something else that we've done. Of course, this is only around hybrid, but there are all 9 students. I want them to call them at least once someone do something around. This is football where we're talking every week. Sports reveal character. Pata chalta hai who is a good loser, who is a sour loser, who wants not to exercise. Fathers ka asar aata hai. Big bellies dikh jate hain hamare. But at the end of it, they come because और मेरा काम तो यहाँ भी रहता है उनको TMS दिखाना, उनको किताबें देना, but they're really coming in numbers. And this is one area we work about. Yes, photograph में हमारे बच्चे ज़्यादा interest है. No, I mean, what do you expect when you have a captain like Shabana ma'am? But coaching भी होती है हमारी, right? और हमारे coaches जो मेरे से नाराज़ है because they're all on fitness. I don't know if Bashir sir is around. Our head coach Mubin sir, Bashir sir, और पीछे वहाँ इमरान sir दिख रहे हैं, right? These are some of the coaches. They're all fathers. They're good friends. But trust me, it is their supervision which is making me very, very proud. You know, I'm so glad the way things are happening. Yeah, is doing a selfie around. It is the coaches भी खेलते हैं, तो रोकना पड़ता है fathers को कि बच्चों के टाइम में मत आके खेलिए. Yeah, only you are missing out, Abdul Majid bhai and Danish, but all fathers come in. वो फीस लेनी बाकी है. उस्मान की फीस तो मुझे जरूर लेनी है, right? तो जो प्री प्राइमरी वाले बच्चे आते हैं, बिलाल and Isas and Usmans, but that is what we're doing. अभी तक हमने फॉर्मूला 1 इंट्रोड्यूस नहीं किया, बट सून हम वो भी कर देंगे, राइट? सो द आइडिया इज इट्स फन, इट्स नाइस. और ये हाल हमारा होता है जब पैंडेमिक, इसको कहते हैं कोविड फैट, जब 1.5 साल से बच्चे बाहर नहीं निकले, दे आर नॉट रनिंग अराउंड. So this is what happens after you visit Kashmir. Yeah, Farooq bhai, I hope you know Hamza is around, but this is wonderful. This is opportunity. Well, when you have Gujaratis, can you think not about business and marketing and strategy? And this is another area that I'm so proud of. We are looking into this as a very core subject, not just business studies. I think I'll ask Shabana ma'am to come and speak about it. It's accounting, commerce and entrepreneurship. We are looking into something amazing. Hopefully at some point Ranbir Singh se zyada aapke bacche cryptocurrency ki baat karenge. They will talk about these bitcoins and dodgy coins and ethereums, but very interestingly, Shabana ma'am, can you run us through about what happened around here? Where is the teacher? I can't really see that, but fair enough. Can you please tell me, Shabana ma'am, what's happening?
Good noon, everybody. And I think rather than me speaking, the children can speak for themselves. With Lincoln's, the business studies is going as per the NIOS, but no doubt about it, apart from NIOS, we've been introducing what the world economics and accounts is all about. So they know what's the GDP, they are aware about cryptocurrency, they are aware about metaverse. And when it comes to Tesla, they are going at the level of knowing what inventory is all about, what quality control is, the advertising, marketing. In fact, for the assessment, I had asked Tesla to make a product and sell it, the marketing, everything, calculating the stock, the inventory, and they did a brilliant job. Trust me, they made a profit of 2,000 rupees, and that's super amazing, okay, at this particular age, right? And we did a party with that, okay. Not only that, the Teslas are rocking everywhere, right? They got featured also in a UK article. Okay, you know, there's an UK Jurassic Post, okay, magazine. They got featured over there as well. So I think they're going places. They're talking business. They're talking great communication skills. So all the parents, hold on, just wait and watch where they are heading on to. And my Lincolns, they are doing great and fantastic, you know, with whatever, like, you know, restraints they have around them, knowing that their board is just down the corner, they are rocking in that. So thank you so much. I'm sure most of them, you would be seeing some entrepreneurs down the line, and parents keep on supporting them.
Thank you so much, Shabana ma'am. So hopefully we can see Ambani's and Tata's coming out very soon, and Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos. Right. Finally, you know, khana hamare, you know, it's a golden sparrow's etiquette. How can we not have food? I got a parent which says, "Aap to khana zyada banate, padhate kam hai," and I don't kind of disagree, right? With all the chefs around. Or remember, हमारी पहली बात जो हुई थी, Mondays आप लोग की तरफ से खाना आना था, breakfast, and maybe really दिल से दुआ नहीं मांगी लोगों ने, इसलिए Monday बंद हो गया हमारा. But these are some of the amazing baking classes that we've done. That actually includes you, Shazia ma'am, Shabana ma'am, some of the wonderful work that has happened. मैं तो हमेशा जला हुआ घर में खाना खाता था, बच्चे बना रहे तो अच्छा लग रहा है, things are good. But you know, there is a series on Netflix called Nailed It. So ये हमारे creations है, not that I'm very proud of. मुझे लगता नहीं कि baking school हम शुरू कर सकते हैं अभी भी, but maybe they're representing Aziz Khatri and Samir Qazi's and all the fathers I know around. Yeah, they look something like you all boys and girls. But thank you so much. ये इसमें हमारे बच्चे ज़्यादा अच्छे हैं बनाने से ज़्यादा. When they enjoy the outings and the food around, I'm sorry, they're always Tesla pictures. I've got a little more, but what is next? You know, I said I want to keep it brief, half an hour with you. You're spending time with me on a Saturday is very important. Where are we going ahead? So the next 90 days, as we go on the school, as we start talking about it, Jan, Feb, March, April is when we'll have our exams, and 10th of April, most likely the school will end. The term of the school will end of Golden Sparrow. हम synchronous और asynchronous continue रखेंगे. That means the hybrid and the hub school will continue. One promise I can tell you is जो भी मेरे हब के बच्चे हैं, जो भी ऑनलाइन स्कूल के बच्चे हैं, maybe you're far away, we will have a get together somewhere by the mid of Feb, wherever we are, we're going to book a turf, we're going to have a lovely community meet, and we're going to play football, parents included, and that is one thing we're looking forward to. For the hybrid parents who all are in Seawoods and Navi Mumbai, which has grown to 62 as of now, we will be opening our physical school, but it will also be a combination of physical and digital. So you might have a Shruti ma'am come and meet you online and offline, and a Prerna ma'am come and take you classes online or offline. So we will have a physical space very soon, and we will reopen all of us together from 5th of January, right? And then there are IEPs. What are IEPs? Individualized education programs. So when we see a plan, आपके बच्चों को क्या करियर में जाना चाहिए, क्या चीज में एरिया फोकस्ड है, ये हम PTM में बात करने वाले हैं. We'll be doing a PTM in Jan, and the best part is I can tell you that whatever we did, English or maths or science, or your students were speaking. Your kids were giving us solutions. Your kids were asking questions. First time I realized that they were happy, they were being encouraged, and they were not shy to speak. Golden Sparrow became a safe space. लास्ट दिसंबर हमने मेंटल हेल्थ पे काम किया था. ये साल हमने कहा कि इंटरनली हम उनके लैंग्वेज राइटिंग पे काम करेंगे. अब they were willing to speak, they chat, they tell us, and yes, we will have occasional complaints from parents that my child is watching YouTube when the class is on. Then I take it as a personal feedback. I tell my teachers, if a child is watching a YouTube, maybe it's my responsibility. हमारी classes interesting नहीं है, हम अच्छे नहीं है, nothing to do with the kids, but this is a wonderful bunch that we've got. कभी कभी पता नहीं चलता बच्चे कौन है और टीचर कौन है, and this is how we will be, but this is who you are. We've gathered physically, हिम्मत की हमने, while most of the schools are just picking up. We had already 2 months of meets, footballs, online events. The idea is this is what the Golden Sparrow speaks about. My teachers, well, their internal events every week, their reviews, summaries, challenges, feedbacks, complaints होते हैं, teachers को push करते हैं, and as today you saw, teachers were like, अच्छा आज हमको बात करना था. They now kind of prepared the doubts, sir. But every week we do that with them. We get guests to them. Then there is no compulsion. Monthly we do a webinar. Teachers are welcome to come, not to come. But I've seen our teachers take up lead positions. I've seen Anubhuti ma'am, Shruti ma'am, Chanda ma'am. I've seen the entire team around take up these responsibilities. I've seen the teachers from Valeta ma'am, and the new ones who've come in, all of them have wonderful. And finally, with all the prayers in our heart, these are my Lincolns. I will not ask Shabana ma'am to speak, but 1 ghanta chale jayega, because she has a soft corner with Lincolns. But this is the board of the year. They all are registered with NIOS. All these young and handsome boys and girls. This is the year. I keep telling, this is the year of Golden Sparrow. 2022, मेरी पहली batch of 13 students are appearing for the board examination. Some of them you see on the picture, Vaishnavi, Khadija, Daniel, the ones, Khalid from Ahmedabad, they are all offline, but all of them together makes up the Lincoln. And Lincolns are what is going ahead. So in summary, and I'll open the floor for your comments, your questions, your feedbacks. This is what the year have been. Yes, Shabana ma'am, the true warriors Lincoln. Hopefully the pehli sabse achhi announcement, my teachers, Alfia ma'am, this is for you. We've extended the holidays. 25th December say we are closed till 4th of January, right? So we open up on Wednesday, 5th January, online, offline. We will inform you wherever we be, but we are back with the same links and same classes, and soon we will work it out. For the hybrid, for the local parents in Nest, we will inform you where we meet physically, maybe the first week or maybe the second week there. The assessments, examination जो हमने अभी नहीं की दिसंबर में, हम Jan में करेंगे. So teachers and parents don't say, oh, I was not prepared. Be prepared all the time, right? That's what Golden Sparrow is. 15 Jan onwards, whatever the date, please don't come and say, oh, 15 is a holiday. That week, we will start our examinations. And then probably it is 17 Jan, that's Monday. 17 Jan till end of it, we'll do examination. उसके बाद हम PTM करने वाले हैं, where you will be able to come, speak to the teachers, meet them physically or online, either way. We're also introducing a concept called flipped classrooms. Pre-recorded videos, पहले से आएंगे. Teachers are already working on it. Holidays, उनके लिए holidays थोड़ी होती है, right? They are going to record the videos. Some of the videos will be online. The children will be expected to watch the videos and then come and do something around the classes. Don't worry. I don't believe in holiday homework. ऐसे भी कोई करता नहीं है, तो मैं कुछ भी नहीं दे रहा हूँ आपको holiday homework. Finally, our term and examination, जो final examination है जहां आपको bona fide certificate, transfer certificates मिलेगी, वो April में होगी. This is the first week of Ramadan perhaps, but that would be the final examination that we are. These are the small announcements that we have for the upcoming year as we go ahead. We had an excellent year. We had some amazing work. The wonderful thing. Oh yes, Bashir. Oh my. Where is Bashir, sir? The football coach says there's a football match between fathers and children, and mothers and their daughters also. So mothers, you can start working on the treadmill. Yeah, and thoda fry kam kar dijiye. So this is very important. Yes. There are a couple of things that I'd like you to do. I don't know how many of you are aware of Golden Sparrow's handles on Instagram and Facebook. So anybody would like to tell us this Instagram handle, Facebook handle? Go in, click on it, so at least you get some notifications, you see what's happening, you see the announcement, you spread the word. One thing we would love to do is you make it scalable. So we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook with the handle. We can call a media manager, Madhya Rizwani out there. What's the handle out there? What kind of handle we got? And Salim sir, Faisal sir. Right. Faisal sir, quickly on what's happening on the media part. Anything you want to add up? आपका बैकग्राउंड रियल है क्या सर या वर्चुअल बैकग्राउंड है वाला?
वर्चुअल है.
अच्छा, कलकत्ता में आछे, कालिम्पोंग में नहीं है, बताइए.
Yeah. So on the media side, we are revamping our website, and we are integrating blog with our website, and also planning to have a podcast section. And we are having regular updates on Facebook and Instagram by Salim sir, and we are also starting our promos for the new session, that is the 22-23 new academic session. So that's all from the media side.
Okay, I will take them through the Insta and the Facebook handles just for our parents to know what is happening, and then I'll also open up the floor. So just give me a minute. I'm sharing the screen with everybody once again. This is a small request. This is a Golden Sparrow page. We've got enough things happening in the Golden Sparrow page. Please go like, subscribe. This is one ask that I have for all of you. You can just go. It is at Golden Sparrow. Of course, the admissions open. You can tell people. So this is the handle. Thank you. You've already posted it. And this is the Instagram handle. I'm not good with my Golden Sparrow. Okay, some actress is coming in. I'm so sorry. So we have to go around. These are my handles around. So I may not be active on Instagram, but a lot of our students are, a lot of our children are. Whatever we do differently, whatever we do, update ourselves. This is out here. So please on the Golden Sparrow part of it. The last thing is I'll open the floor for your suggestions, for your questions. Anything you would like to know, take a screenshot. I'll share this with you. The admissions are open for the next academic year. We will continue the online classes, but yes, we'll be meeting physically also once as we go ahead. And I wish you a very blessed new calendar year 2022. Lot of hopes, lot of dream. Hopefully unmask this, the new year, and you can reach out. This is what Golden Sparrow is doing. Any questions, any comments, how the year has been is something I will be more than happy to take right now. Can I have some, how was your year? How were the children? I know most of you with kids around, tiring, tough, but overall, what did you achieve? Yes,
just a moment. We also have a new Golden Sparrow channel. So, Christian, can you please post the link so that parents can subscribe to it?
Okay, we have already posted.
Right.
All
so
right.
You can put it here, and then I'll take you to the channel. Christian, ma'am, shall I open up the YouTube link here?
Yeah, okay. I'll just send it.
Okay. Meanwhile, your questions, please, if you can have more questions around. Comments, suggestions. Big year for most of us. All right. Thank you so much. Easy peasy going. All right. I like the idea. Abdul Majid bhai, a quick word from you is always welcoming and comforting.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. So alhamdulillah, it was a very good year. I think children have when I compare it, I usually don't compare, okay, but when I compare it with other online classes, other online schools, I think the studies or learnings which our kids are getting is beyond any other school. That I can surely say. Like, I'm 100% sure about it. I've seen multiple other kids looking at the screen, staring at the screen, or the screen is on. Kids are just running around and with lots of features going on. But over here, I see that kids are actually interested. Okay, they are actually learning something. They're glued to the screens. So that's very, very encouraging. So I am content and I am pretty much satisfied that, okay, my kids are learning. and theirs being a final year, theirs is a board year. So I'm pretty happy with the progress overall. I think it's you guys have done. Everyone has done a wonderful job. Specifically, Shruti ma'am, Shabana ma'am, and Anubhuti ma'am. Everyone has done a great job over here.
Thank you so much, Abdul Majid bhai. And I think some of the parents that, all of us have been so cooperative. You all have done some amazing work. Your inputs have really made a difference. Your courage to come over whenever we invited you, to accept us. Sometimes the channel was not working. All of you have been a part of the team. I know some of the parents came all the way just to take one signature and we could not meet them because office space nahi hai. But even then, you never complain. This is what makes us. मैं हमेशा मानता हूँ कि एक चीज जो सक्सेस होती है रिलेशनशिप पे भी, I did a series called Men from Makkah and Women from Medina, is transparency. Is आप गलतियां करें तो भी एक्सेप्ट करें, जो अक्सर हस्बैंड्स ही करते हैं बेचारे, बट आप जब कोई चीज इंप्रूव करना चाहते हैं आप शेयर करें. फॉर एग्जांपल, for unfortunately one of the older channel was blocked because we played a couple of videos that are copyrighted and we could not do anything about it. But we realized that the learning cannot stop. We had to open a new one, and this is how we will learn. This is how we'll grow. यहाँ से हमको एहसास हुआ कि pre-recorded flip classrooms are much better than anything else. So, this is what our teachers have done. This is the work they've done. Look at this new channel, subscribe it so you can update yourself on that. Fine. That's about it. Anything else? Maybe a couple of more parents would always be welcoming. I know, it's always difficult to push parents to come and give feedback, but people, there are some wonderful children out there. Can you tell me your parents as a? I know Sarfraz Bhais and Ashfaqs and others, but how about the mothers coming and telling me? Dr. Mumtaz, one of the person I look forward to. Yes. Can I have your inputs, please?
Yes, brother. Thank you for allowing me. First of all, I want to appreciate all the teachers. I mean, they have done a very wonderful job. Keeping these kids on track in front of the screen is not an easy task. I mean, and they have done it very wonderfully. Like 90% of the time, the kids are there in front of the screen interacting with the teachers, and the teachers have paid attention to each and every child. So in case if some child is not answering also, once in a while when I happen to be there for the classes, I have seen the teachers pointing out to the child and asking for feedback. And so that kind of attention, that was really commendable. Being a teacher myself, I know how difficult it is to maintain that rapport with the student, a continuous rapport for that 40-50 minutes, an interactive thing. It drains you out. So I think overall, big applaud to all the teachers from my side. They have done really a good job.
Thank you so much, I think, Dr. Mumtaz. And I think these words really make us happy. I would quickly also, invite Sister Mariam, a wonderful parent. Yes, everybody in our admin team knows her, or the feedback that we have from her, but very welcoming.
That was,
please, Sister Rafeen,
that
go
was
ahead.
Not so good introduction. Everybody knows.
I think it's a compliment from our end.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. First of all, I would like to congratulate the team on their achievements. Alhamdulillah. It makes me really happy to see our students have achieved really, great thing. But at the same time, I just wanted to know, how does this work? Like, some students got the opportunity to go international while other grades didn't. So what was the reason behind it? And I mean, we saw Tesla's got 2 feathers in their cap, right? So right. That's what I wanted to understand. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just quickly summarize on behalf of the SDG goals. Is something, there was an open competition. So of course, sometimes we look at a particular class and they apply for a competition. So this world largest lesson was a competition open to a group of students who had to submit their drawings and pictures of the world, what the world would be. United Nations selected only 2 out of all the entries that we had and across India. So those are the 2 students that got selected. Of course, they had an age bracket. So this was the age falling in. Perhaps as we grow now, we have opened up a new program where the Japanese are coming in And yes, so thank you, Alfia ma'am. This is the ad. So the age criteria and the essays they submitted. Now we have a program where the Japanese are asking only, 16 to 18 years of kids. Similarly, there'll be more opportunities coming in for the younger ones, for a different one. There's an arts competition coming in, and that's the whole idea. Another query that I had, yes, from across, what about language? There are two parents who are very particular about it. Soon, we didn't want to push them with the language, but we have an optional language that will be soon starting, and hopefully it will be Hindi to begin with, and at some point we'll also introduce a local regional language. But for all the parents who are like, oh, are we going to learn this? It will be optional, but it will be very, very encouraged. And trust me, the way Golden Sparrow does it, probably you will end up saying, okay, it is as good as watching Surya Vanshi, so main dekh hi leti hu, I'll join the class. So not as bad, right? Or perhaps what is the other one?
Thank you so much for clarifying.
Thank you so much.
There's one more suggestion that I would like to put forward, and that is, whatever the teacher does, it would be good if they will, let their parents also know at the same time. Like, I'll just give you an example. What happened in rights? They did a topic on layers of ocean. All right. So I got to know only after the teacher has uploaded it as in the form of notes. So when I tried to do an activity with my child, she was not ready to do it. She's like, the topic has already been done. Now I'm not gonna do it, because I wanted to give her a hands-on experience. Okay, so, but she was not interested because it was already done. So whenever a teacher introduces a new topic and the parents are informed about it, it would be much easier for us to give them, the same thing.
Okay,
parallel,
be assured that
the
it is
teacher
being
is also
noted.
doing the same thing and the parents are also doing the same thing.
Absolutely. We will also keep up the Google stream, which is on the Google Classrooms. So the teachers would update on the stream. But yes, if we miss out, and do not hesitate. See, one of the things, what I, not just to the mother here, but everybody, if we miss out on something, do not hesitate to ping us personally, to Christina ma'am, to Shabana ma'am, to me, or even in the group. We will never be embarrassed about a mistake, but we'll only be thankful for you letting us know. So yes, Sister Rafin made a note of that. We'll take that. Dr. Aisha has raised a hand. Can I have you speak up, Dr. Aisha? Dr. Aisha Qureshi.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. First of all, I would like to thank you personally for letting my kids join the Golden Sparrow. 2 minutes better. And why do I wanted to speak up is the reason is I being I quitted my job for my kids, so I was very dissatisfied with all the curriculum and all that was going online. When I met from a close friend of mine, when I personally got through the link of Golden Sparrow, the difference that I can see in my kids in the span of 2 to 3 months is I cannot explain it. The confidence that the kids are facing. So I would really like to thank the whole team, and I would appreciate and in future wanted to see more Golden Sparrows opening up in India and all over the globe. This is my heartily gratitude towards all of the team of the Golden Sparrow, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So kind words, and I think I'm so happy. This is wonderful to hear all of you speak up to tell us this beautiful thing, and hopefully that is where we will be taking it forward with all the duas, with all the support from all of you, and the efforts from the teachers. Hopefully, Golden Sparrows will take wings and will fly. So with that, I wish all of you to be safe. Again, whoever's traveling, travel safe. Make sure that you are protected, and soon we will have a physical meeting for the online students as well, and hopefully the local students will be able to meet each other in a hybrid space. So until then, thank you so much. Stay safe. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Good luck. Yes, sorry. There's a question. Go ahead, Abdul Malik. Yes.
No, it's not a question. It's actually a small suggestion. Okay, it's not related to Golden Sparrow, but in general. So we spoke about Facebook, Instagram. Okay, again, there might be lots of benefits for it, but at the same time, the cons are far more graver. Okay, so I would suggest every parent they can use Facebook, Instagram. Obviously, it's their discretion. Yes. But from a kid's perspective, I think kids should not be given access to Facebook or Instagram. Instagram is specifically for teenage kids. Okay, you might be hearing a lot about the negative effects of Instagram on teenage kids, specifically girls. It's at crazy levels. There are cases going on in the US and the Europe, okay, against Instagram for a particular reason, okay, and I can vouch for it. I mean, I know Instagram, Facebook, like we deal a lot in terms of from a business perspective about it. So the way they give out your information is very, very scary. Okay, the way they can put you in cohorts and try to identify which group you belong to, it is scary. So basically, I would advise everyone not to give access to Instagram, specifically kids. Right now, they are like in a very can you hear me, Daud bhai? Anyone?
I can hear you, and I kind of acknowledge what you're saying, Abdul Majid bhai. I almost embarrass myself opening an Instagram and some picture comes in. We do not know what is happening in the world. I agree with you. Not just Instagram, Abdul Majid bhai. I kind of look at what is happening in the world of online, Netflix, OTT platforms, the violent series that is happening across. What I would always suggest as an educator, as a parent myself, is I call it freedom with fences. Your kids will speak about Squid Games. They will speak about violent, Fortnite, Call of Duty, Instagram handles, BTS. Sorry, Alfia ma'am, Mr. Beast, whatever. They will know about these. And what I feel is create a window where you say, okay, tell me and I will trust you about it. Yes, it is what I call freedom with fences. Same thing. However, one of the things that I have endorsed, and thank you, Rehan sir, very interestingly, is LinkedIn. In fact, I do a media series with the Tagores and the Lincolns, and we had a lovely time. We had a wonderful time. And one of the media I kind of encourage them, not necessarily always have it, was LinkedIn. That LinkedIn is a platform they can grow. They can actually meet actors if they want to on LinkedIn, which is very professional if they ever have to. Another is Twitter, which is like the news agency of the world. All I'm asking is they should be aware of it. Yes, your students, your daughters, and your sons will still have filters and वो मुंह बना के वो photo लेंगे. Freedom with fences based on your environment, based on what conversation you can have with them. It's always important to have these conversations. And I take your word very seriously. With our own children, when we talk about it, we always ensure that there's a trust, there's transparency, and with those two words, our kids will grow. So thank you so much, Abdul Majid bhai, and others who put a comment on it. They will, yes. As a school, what I encourage you to do is spread the word. I mean, as simple as my good friend Israr says, a DP of a WhatsApp will do the word of spreading the word. So you can always put your DPs on Golden Sparrow if you ever have to help us. Any other suggestion? A minute more. It's exactly 1 o'clock, and I think it's lunchtime for most of you in India. But I've got some parents in Saudi and joining across Singapore. Thank you so much, all of you, Aslam sir, Aleem sir, for all of you joining in. With that note, we're always there on our numbers, WhatsApps, emails, calls. Please reach out, and for that, thank you so much. Have a great year as it ends. And we will, of course, we have छुट्टियां अभी नहीं हुई है, right? छुट्टियां हमारी 24 तारीख से ही हो रही है. So next week is school on, and we meet again after that on 5th with some more concrete news on the physical space and how we go ahead. Assalamu alaikum, bye bye, and thank you everybody.
Alaikum assalam.